Good morning, Rick. How are you?
I'm doing great, Andrew. How you doing?
I'm doing great, and I'm here with Rick Biolsi, who I just made sure I got the pronunciation of his last name because I have a last name that nobody seems to be able to pronounce for whatever reason. But great to have you here. Tell us a little bit about yourself and the agency.
Uh, Great. Yeah, I'm very happy to be here. I'm very excited about seeing everyone again in Santa Fe. A little background on our agency, Bartley and Dick. We're marketing creative solutions agency. We're based in Manhattan. We've been around for 25 years now. Just a little quick backstory. My partner and I, Scott Bartley, we started the agency 99, but we actually grew up together. We've been best friends all of our lives, literally all of our lives. Our dads were actually best friends in high school. So it's been a long journey with Scott, and I honestly couldn't have done this without him. Just the partnership, the creativity from him, and just the trust, which is just critical. So yeah, we started the agency. It was really a creative shop, and for many, many years we worked with some great clients on some really fun projects from big brands like Amazon and Cisco and Microsoft to a lot of startups and nonprofits. Love just doing some great creative work for great clients, great people, great brands. The last, I'd say, 10 years, we're shifting a lot more into the strategic side of things and being like a real, true marketing partner for our clients and um, really break it down into probably what a lot of the other agencies here break it down into, and just we call it outsmart, stand out, engage, and amplify. That's our process, which is, the strategy, obviously, first and foremost behind everything that we do, really understanding what the client's needs are, what they're trying to accomplish, the whole landscape, competition, audiences and all that. And then standing out, which is, stellar creative, breaking through the clutter of everything else that's fighting and competing for your attention, audience's attention, engagement. We have a tremendous team of folks that we've been working with for many of them for the life of the agency to deliver across all platforms, mediums, web development, branding, animation, video, all of those things, but just bringing the story to life in a consistent way across all touch points, and then the amplify aspect of just performance, just monitoring, tracking, and all of that fun stuff, and just working closely with them to just keep enhancing. There's always room to modify and make things better and work better.
Right.
Um, I'm
And
gonna
what is your background in terms of skills and do you come from a copywriting background or strategy? Has it always been strategy?
No, it's never been strategy, which
Oh,
is
I love
what
that.
like, I like to lead with that part that no, I've never been a strategist. No, yeah, I actually, interestingly, I went to school for, I have a degree, a BFA in fine arts in illustration, but I had a minor in graphic design. And I was right at the era of computers sort of really becoming, a big part of what we do. And loved that and loved graphic design and got a job doing that, and then moved my way up to, art director, creative director, different agencies in Manhattan. So I've always been more on the creative side of things. But again, like just working very closely with our strategists and the brands that we've been working with, I realized, really basically about 10 years ago is when it really became clear to me is that the creative side of, though I love the creative, I love what we do. I really, really love more getting into the weeds of like, how are we going to solve this problem and what is it that we're actually really trying to do? And then how do we make it work through the creative process?
Oh, that's great. And are there specific industries that you like? What's your passion industry? If you could find the perfect client to do everything that you love, I don't know if it's a who would it be, but what type of work?
it would be it would be the client that has a consistent budget
Yeah.
that um no, I mean it's interesting because there's we've had the opportunity to work with a lot of really big brands and a lot of brands with really big ambition, and there's like passion in both of them. I mean, on the bigger side of things, it really obviously it's really nice working with organizations that have their, you know, I don't know if I can say this on this call, but have their shit together.
Oh, you can
Um,
definitely say that.
um, and have budget behind things and know what they want to do, and for us to really focus on, delivering that for them. But there's also we've worked with a lot of clients that are in the startup phase and have, a broad, like a vague kind of feeling of what they want to do, but really need help guiding their brand to get to where they want to go. And whether that be like smaller nonprofits or just startups, and there's just, I mean, there's a lot of times it's a little bit less lucrative, but it certainly is fulfilling to be able to be really feeling like you're making a difference in an organization's existence. So again, like I think we really enjoy working with just about anybody. In terms of like our specialties in industry, um, we've had a lot of experience in the entertainment world. Recently, it's been a lot of nonprofits. The museum, I mean the Jackie Robinson Museum in Manhattan, and some, smaller nonprofits has been really exciting. Arts organizations. But yeah, again, like we've got tons of tech experience, and we're not obviously we're not a pharma industry, but other than that, we've pretty much touched everything.
Cool. Great. Well, you were in Atlanta. That was your first meeting, and you're back and you've joined. And so, tell us a little bit about what you're looking forward to from your TAN membership, and what can we do to be a good network family for you.
Just be nice. That's all I ask.
Right.
And honestly, that's what I felt when I was in Atlanta. And it really was uh it was just very welcoming. Like I'm excited. Like I met so many people there, and I love the fact that it feels like there's a wide array of kind of specialties and sizes and just experience in general. And a big part of it is for me, just full transparency. I tend to just do work and not get out into the world. And in fact, last year I really made an effort, and which is actually the beginning of that was when I met you at the Mirren event, of just, getting out into the world and meeting new folks and seeing, getting kind of tapped into their energy and their knowledge of things. But so like when I met you, and then I met all the folks at TAN, I just felt like this was, a sign that this is the organization that I should join, and just to have the conversation, to be able to not only, the education sessions were so informative to me in Atlanta, which is just really great to kind of see that, but also knowing that I can sort of honestly have some folks to talk to about maybe the less exciting parts about what's going on, and some help with challenges that we have, knowing that probably a lot of you guys have been through similar things.
Post-pandemic, I think we all feel that the leadership position at agencies has become an even more lonely place. It was always been a lonely place because you lead the agency. You know everything, and
Yeah.
some of it you can communicate, and some of it you can't. And transparency is great, and then you cross the line and you're too transparent. And one of the things that you learn when you're with a group of other agency owners is now you get to be fully transparent and
Yeah.
you get to lay on the couch, as I said yesterday. And that's what we're here for. It's not just if it's all yay, yay, rah, rah times, you probably don't need an agency network.
Yeah.
It's more for, it's a hard business.
I so appreciate that, and the way that you just position that too. It's true. Like I have people here that I open up to more, but you're right. There's always some veil around it of not being able to say, you know, I have no I have no idea what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have all been there if we're not in it currently, right?
yeah.
And so I think in Santa Fe it will be great to have you there, and again, a great crew and some newer folks that were not in Atlanta. And again, anything that we can do to continue to support you, and I know that your ideas will help everybody as well. So thank you for joining, and I think it's going to be we're going to have a lot of fun also in Santa Fe.
I'm really looking forward to it, and I really am happy that to be a part of the organization.
Great. Well, thank you. We'll see you in a few weeks.
Terrific. See you then.